The court officer, we are in public session, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. I said in private session, Mr. KenyaMOJA would be given 30 minutes and no more to ask further questions in cross-examination. But to do that, we will need to bring down the blinds and bring the witness in so that this examination may continue.
Nous sommes en audience publique, Monsieur le Président.
We are in public session, Your Honor.
Witness, welcome back to the witness stand. You are still under oath, and also remember what I had advised you in the course of your testimony, to listen carefully to questions before answering them, and also to take it easy during your answers. Do not move too fast, take pauses, and also allow gaps between the question and the answer you gave to assist the interpreters and the court reporters to record your testimony. Mr. KenyaMOJA has been given permission to ask you more questions for 30 minutes. So he will continue, Mr. KenyaMOJA, at 10:25. We will stop you.
I'm most obliged, Mr. President.
And we are an open session, witness.
Mr. President, as I take on the first question, I would request that the witness be given the PIS and to the defense side also, from the prosecution, I think. Now, Mr. Witness, how are you?
Fine.
Now, on the 8th of October 2013, you testified before this court and you said that in the meeting you said, my client made the first accused and one Honorable Henry Koskei. The following media houses were present: KTN, Nation TV, Citizen, K24, Ramogi, Kass FM, Kameme, Inoro, Radio Citizen, and Radio Maisha. Do you recall that, Mr. Witness?
I do recall.
Now, Mr. Witness, I would like you to tell the court who came from the KTN station.
I can't recall the name of the person who represented KTN.
Thank you. I understand you to be saying you can't recall. If you could just speak a little bit louder. Now, what of Nation TV, Mr. Witness?
Same, I can't recall.
Mr. Witness,
Microphone, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. May I ask the question again? Who came from Citizen TV?
I can't recall the name.
From K24 TV.
Microphone.
For TV.
Also, I can't recall.
Mr. KenyaMOJA, instead of listing, why don't you just put your proposition to the witness, what you're driving at?
I would have really wished to ask the way I am, Mr. President. I appreciate the pressure of time. I will cut it. I'll just allow me to ask this one, Mr. President.
Mr. KenyaMOJA, it's not just the pressure of time. This proceeding needs to be managed efficiently. Thank you.
Now, Mr. Witness, you also mentioned Ramogi FM, Kameme FM, Inoro FM, Radio Citizen, and Radio Maisha. Can you tell the court any journalist from any of those other stations that you recall was in attendance in that press conference?
I can recall Nimrod Tabu.
And he was from which station, Mr. Witness?
KTN.
Do you remember any other?
I don't remember their names.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Witness. I want to ask you a different question. If you looked at the PSI,
PIS.
PIS, Mr. Witness, I want you to look at item number 20.
Mr. President,
Mr. Father is on his feet.
I wonder if a spelling could be elicited for the name mentioned. I don't think it's a name that we've heard before.
Mr. Witness, could you confirm that the following spelling I'm saying are the spelling of the name of the journalist you've just said, Nimrod Tabu? Nimrod is N-I-M-R-O-D. Is that correct, Witness?
Yes.
And Tabu is T-A-A-B-U, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. Now, you've seen the person marked as number 20 in the PIS, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, you say this is the person who told you of the conversation between Mr. Sang and Honorable Ruto and Honorable Henry Koske, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Witness, would you be surprised that that person says that you had no such conversation with her?
We had such conversation.
Could you tell the court again, when was it that you had that conversation, Mr. Witness? Or could I could give you the date because you had said. Do you recall that you had said it was on the 25th of December, 2007?
Yes, we had the conversation on that day.
And this conversation was held in Nairobi or elsewhere, if you could tell us, Mr. Witness.
In Nairobi.
Wait. The lawyer's question is simply in Nairobi or elsewhere.
There is no that table.
Sorry, Mr. President, I gave him the first page only. If I could give him the other page. Court officer, please. Mr. Witness, my question is fairly straight and focused. You've seen the document, isn't it?
Yes, I've seen the document.
And you recall having been shown that document?
Yes.
By whom? By whom?
You recall having been shown that document by the prosecution when you are taking a statement, isn't it, Mr. Witness?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Witness, were you told or otherwise, are you aware that that document was produced for the first time by the PNU in their submission to the Waki Commission?
I was not told.
And Mr. Witness, your position in your statement and in your testimony today in court is that that document is not genuine.
Not.
Could you answer? Yes. Sorry, Mr. President. What is your answer? Is it genuine or it's not genuine?
Your Honors, the reason I rise is the proposition that's been put to the witness is not the proposition contained in the statement. And I think it's only fair that what was said in the statement is what is put to the witness. There was no issue of genuineness of the document.
All right, let's go into private session for a minute or two.